Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Cubs Daily. My name is Steven Ryan. We're going to review the absolute domination by the Chicago Cubs on Saturday night. We're going to talk about some injury updates. There's even some more Kyle Tucker rumors and reports out there. But before we get into all that, I want to give you guys a fantastic shout out for liking all the videos, subscribing to the channel, and all of that good stuff. Now, I want you guys to comment down below. What do the Cubs need to do for this Justin Steele injury? How do they replace him? Do we go make a trade? Do we call up Cade Horton? Is it up to Jordan Wicks and Colin Ray to fill in the void? I want to hear your comments down below. Let me know. But the Cubs absolutely crushed the Los Angeles Dodgers on Saturday night. It was 16-0 when it was all said and done, ladies and gentlemen. And it was a pretty good game for the first 5 or 6 innings, I'd say. Yamamoto was fantastic. Ben Brown, absolutely fantastic. I said this in the video the other day. If Ben Brown can go out there and give us a great performance, Colin Ray is going to start on Sunday night, and that is exactly what happened. But in light of other news, more pitching might need to be adjusted on that front. But we are clicking on all cylinders. Everybody in the offense was getting involved. Just Gage Workman got a hit. Everyone got to play. It was an absolutely beautiful game. Very low stress on the bullpen. And honestly, they don't happen every day, low stress on the bullpen situations, but you got to take them when you can get them, right? And Ben Brown, again, absolutely fantastic. I love seeing the bounce back from the kid, especially against two good teams. The Padres are a very good team, ladies and gentlemen. I believe they're off to a 12-3 start. It's been a long time since they've done that. And then he absolutely comes in and let's just be honest, the Dodgers are the best team in all of baseball, and he absolutely crushed it. So, great on Ben Brown. Absolutely excited for this offense as well. Great patience at the plate. Great discipline the whole nine. It was such a bludgeoning that eventually the Dodgers brought in Miguel Rojas to pitch a few innings and just get him through this game. Now, we did catch the Dodgers at a very interesting time. Their bullpen was maximized in the previous series. I believe the starters had a combined ERA of 7.1, and they only went through like 12 innings in 3 games, so it's like an average of 4 innings a game. So the bullpen was taxed. The Dodgers were not, I wouldn't say the Dodgers are trying to lose the game, but if the game got out of hand, the Dodgers are like, hey, you're not going to win them all. We're not caught up in the right matchup. We need our bullpen to rest for the night they match up tonight. But the Cubs are going to have Colin Ray going tonight. We'll see how he does there on Sunday Night Baseball. Hopefully, we can get the dub. We'll talk about that in the video the following day as well. But we do have some other things we got to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. And the Cubs have more reports on the loose, especially from our dear friend Mike Deportes on Mr. Kyle Tucker. Now, this is the slight rumor right now. It's in the 8 to 10 year range. 450 to $500 million total dollars. I'm even in the ballpark, ladies and gentlemen. If you got to go a little bit higher than that, do it. Don't hesitate. Don't wait. Just get it done for Mr. Kyle Tucker. Even if it's 8 years, $450 million, he is absolutely worth every penny. He's top 5 in OPS as it sits right now. He's an absolutely sensational hitter. And honestly, it's hard to find guys like that. Soto, he's off the market for the next 15 years. Shohei, he's done for the rest of his life, essentially. He's going to be a Dodger. Judge, he's going to be a Yankee. Those are the top 3 in all of baseball, ladies and gentlemen. So you might as well go and get the 4th one. Because if he catches fire in the postseason, this team can go to the promised land. Obviously, the Cubs do have some more offensive holes they need to fill. But it all starts, getting your main attraction, and Kyle Tucker is that guy. He's the perfect Cub. You saw the diving catch yesterday. You just saw he does all the little things correctly, which opens the door for him to do the big things correctly. So, an absolutely stud player. I love his approach at the plate every single game. I know I'm getting a high quality at bat. I didn't realize it was worth $50 million a year, but I'm all in. Pay the man. Stop waiting around. Get the details finalized. Full no trade clause is part of the rumor as well. Just get it done. Okay? Plain and simple. Let's move on to the next bit of news. Unfortunately, we do have some pressing news here. Justin Steele is officially going to be out for the rest of the year. He's going to undergo elbow surgery. The full details on that surgery are not clear, as if it's full on Tommy John surgery or to repair something else. But unfortunately, there's going to be no more Justin Steele. He had 3 starts this year. The first one was in Japan. It wasn't that pretty. The second one was better. And then the third one against the Rangers was absolutely spectacular and everything that we needed out of him in that game. So you like to see the progression from one of our best pitchers. But unfortunately, the Cubs are losing the number 1 or number 2 starter, whichever way you guys want to view it. And the Cubs need to make a move, because I'm not saying they need to win the World Series this year, but they need to continue to make moves to building towards that eventual goal. So the Cubs need to go out and get another pitcher. And, this could open the door for the likes of Jordan Wicks to get a few starts. This could open the door for Cade Horton, potentially, the Cubs' top pitching prospect. But I think this really is the true testament to how awesome Jed Hoyer could be as a GM here. Go out and get a big arm like Sandy Alcantara or whoever. You never know who's going to become available on the market. You got to make this move to help the team get better. This is the chance, because Alcantara's got a lot of years of control left. He comes back next year with the healthy Steele. You got Alcantara, Shota, and Steele. Your 1-2-3 is absolutely set. Matthew Boyd has been an excellent pitcher for us so far. And again, we still have Javier Assad to come back. We still got Jordan Wicks to test out as well. So the Cubs have plenty of depth in the pitching rotation. I would just like to use it to maximize to get a frontline ace in this situation. But you can't give up on this season. This season could be special. I'm not saying World Series, but you guys know how baseball works. It's an absolute crapshoot. If the Cubs get hot in October, they could find themselves playing in the Fall Classic and going for a chance to win a World Series. And you got to have the best players available to pull that off. There's just no doubt about that. So after the game tonight, we will be off to San Diego for a 3-game set. This is where we would likely see Justin Steele, but I think this is where we're going to get our answer, ladies and gentlemen. Is it going to be Jordan Wicks? Is it going to be Javier Assad, who's set to come off the injured list here in the next few days? These are the questions we got to ask. We know we're going to see Shota as well. I already consider the series against the Dodgers a win because of the amount of runs we scored on Saturday night. But again, you just got to know you can beat the guys, right? That's how you start believing. They got off the schneid. Hopefully they can bounce back tonight on Sunday night and get the dub. But then we got to face off in San Diego. And then again, we're not going to see the Padres or the Dodgers potentially until the playoffs, which can be a good or bad thing, right? If you guys remember in 2015, when we faced off against the Mets, we went 7-0 against them. But the last time we saw the Mets was in May of that season. So a whole lot of things are going to change over the next few months for both teams, and we just don't know how it's going to look come October. We don't know how well the Dodgers or the Padres will be playing. We could be playing the best baseball of the season. So you just never know. So it's kind of cool that we get these guys out of the way early, but it's also kind of like, I don't know what's going to happen in a few months when we potentially face off against one of these guys in the playoffs, because odds are, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to go to San Diego or the Dodgers for the right to go on in the playoffs. There's just no doubt about it. So we know we're going to have Shota going. We know we're going to have Tyone going, and we're going to see if it's going to be Jordan Wicks or maybe Javier Assad. No official report on Assad coming back yet, so I am genuinely curious to see how they treat him in this progression. But I believe it's probably going to be Jordan Wicks. He's just going to have to step up, plain and simple. So unfortunately, the Cubs lose Justin Steele for the year, but the battle continues. This team is still definitely good enough. The pitching depth is good enough to go on and get the win. So that's going to do it for today's videos, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys tomorrow with the next one. Again, make sure you guys drop in the comments below, who do the Cubs need to go and get? Is it a name like Sandy Alcantara? Is there another pitcher you guys are thinking of that I can't think of at the moment? I want to hear your guys' thoughts. And if you guys even have ideas on trade packages, I want to hear them. So let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys tomorrow.